So good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much for the organization to invite me. It's a pleasure to be here sharing some of the work done with metal amino acid complexes, and how they can contribute for a more sustainable industry, in particular to the more sustainable feeds. So I'm working, my name is Claudia, as can be understandable. I work for Zimpro Corporation. That's a company focusing on amino acids. We have collaborated with Wageningen University and CIMAR in this work that was partly funded. And again, my appreciation and very big thanks to AQUAEXCEL program. So the question, and taking a step back, the question that we wanted to address was how can we, as an industry, reduce trace mineral environmental losses while keeping the animal performance and complying with EU legislation limits, right? So that's might sound simple, but it's a relatively complex question. So the why we need to address the question relates with the regulatory pressure that the industry is getting from EFSA that strict the limits for fish, for zinc, as well as selenium in the fish feeds, which makes it more and more hard to address current challenges, being from climate changes to pathogens, outbreaks, etc. And also an environmental impact. That's a lot of pressure to reduce the excretion of minerals, including not only phosphorus, but also trace minerals like zinc and iron. So we avoid accumulation in the sludge coming out of the HAS system that might create significant risk of soil and water contamination. And of course, at long term in closed systems, the accumulation of minerals might also have a negative impact in the fish health, and this has been documented. So here the how we can do this, so the question that was addressed, and the why, the context. The solution that we hypothesized at the beginning will be the solution, and in fact turned out to be confirmed during the study, was to look into the bioavailability of these minerals in order to reduce the amount being supplemented today in the feed. At the same time, and because they were more bioavailable, we can keep the animal performance without impacting the health of the animal and, of course, meeting the legislation. So we tested mainly two different type of diets, or to be more precise, type of minerals. So we work with inorganic trace mineral premix that has been traditionally used in aquafeeds for many years. And another one, you see, where we have reduced the level by the half with this intention of reduce excretion and meet legislation for the maximum, upper maximum limits allowed in Europe. So we use the same mineral, a different source, more bioavailable source, a source that mineral, a source that it's here. We use it, or in its origin is a molecule where we have the mineral complex with amino acid, which makes them more bioavailable. So that's basically what we tested. We tested in closed system, in HAS system, right? Because that was part of our main question, but also in the recirculating flow-through system. We have done evaluation of the performance, of the health, of different parameters to guarantee that this nutritional approach did not impact the performance of the animal, neither the health, and we confirm that. And here, one of the most important results we got and we wanted to show was the reduction, the effective reduction this nutritional approach had on the trace mineral content in the water, right? It was a very significant impact, as you can see, which comes from the fact that, again, the mineral, sorry. the minerals are more bioavailable, turning out in more mineral being returned and less excretion. This, we believe, will have a very important impact for the industry, as we can, it can help us to develop more sustainable feeds, turning out in less excretion to the environment. At the same time, as I said, and that's a main goal for the industry, we do not impact negatively the performance of the animals, neither the health of the animals, and we comply with the legislation. So for feed from different stakeholders, from feed producers to the producer itself, might be a very interesting application. Thank you.